What is up, my awesome YouTubians? How are you all doing? And welcome back to X4 Foundations, where we are currently on beta patch 2.50, and we are on beta fix number 3, which has fixed a number of issues, and a lot of those issues were making me absolutely and utterly salty last time. There is our gate. So today we're going to be looking at that, and also just getting up to the usual troubles. So remember, if you like what you see, to smash that like and subscribe button. Like they owe you money, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so one of the first things that I've just noticed is we've had this defense platform over here, since version 2 or something like that, and it hasn't been attacked or anything. But I'm noticing that we have, an Argonist defense platform which says 0%. So I don't know what that is about, but I know that they had fixed a couple of issues regarding the station turrets where they were not being built because, the resources needed to build them, they were not being listed properly in the planned build. So you'd see your station all ready, all at 100%, but when you go near it, you'd notice that you don't have any turrets. So they have addressed that issue. They have made sure, or at least what I have read, that the resources needed will be listed here. So that is that thing. So if we look at this defense station over here, because I am actually quite curious to see what is what really now. So there you go. So it looks like this one was never built. I don't know which one that it was. This one here then. That is very strange. Well, currently we are right next on in at at the damn thing, and we've lost our goddamn crosshair. Come on, Baldy, get the hell out of the bloody way. Alright then. So let's undock. I could have sworn we had all of them, but I can be blind as a bat. So we've got those two. We've got that 3. It's very strange. Could have sworn they were all here. That there is. Oh, look at that! We have. It is absolutely and utterly missing. So with that, then I assume that we obviously have to get a builder. Oh, hello. We're crashing into something that isn't there. What the hell is that? Oh. Hello. But there is a gluey thing. I want to see what that glowing thing is. God damn it. Stop. Oh, it's a thing. It's a scanny thing. I don't think we're going to manage to get close to it. We do have scanny mode is on.
Awaiting orders.
Well, that is absolutely, utterly, epically, awesomely. That is so. That just blew my mind. Absolutely strange. No idea, but there you go. No clue whatsoever. Let's just carry on. Sudden distractions. Okay, so last time what really got under my skin was that these things they were not being repaired altogether. We were just getting the one being repaired. So this is supposed to have been resolved. However, this dude still has not gone on his own to get himself sorted out. Now I don't know if that's an issue. Well, it can't be an issue of resources because it's supposed to be resourceless. Let's get rid of this. Stop that. What are you gonna do? Absolutely nothing. Okay, fair enough. So we're going to do this one manually. Let's send it to this guy over here. So, missiles. I guess we can just leave it like that for now. I'm pretty sure we don't have enough stock. Never mind. We totally do have enough stock. Okay. So we're going to do that. And we're going to select all of these. And hopefully he gets his backside sorted out without any issues. Okay, so here goes Mr. Cold Cut Killer about to try and chillax next to the Nomad and get his stuff sorted. Oh, there's a certain side. You mean the side isn't good enough for you? Jesus. But that is really weird in terms of, you know, the pathing decision that these ships are taking. Okay, so here he comes. A bit of messing around, to be honest. You know, first he was like over here where he could have just parked himself on this side. But he decided to come all the way around and like that. I can't believe he's actually going back to the side that he arrived at. I can't believe this. Like, really didn't need to do all of that fapping around. He came. He literally came from this side. His face was literally pointing at this side of the ship. Surely he could have just docked. No, let's just piss around, you know, and then we'll... Alright, he is getting resupplied. And now he is undocking. So let us check. Okay, so if we look at our repair tab, it is grayed out. So, he has repaired. He has stocked up on the light missiles. Very good. So that is working. So that's one thing that was absolutely getting on my nerves. The other thing that was getting on my nerves, but I highly doubt that they have done anything for it. Why are you having this weight thing? I hate this. Just, you know, do whatever, man. Do anything. And you can get that bloody well undocked. Jesus. Yes. This. So we cannot set... Alright, I don't know if you watched the last upload, but this to me just does not make any sense whatsoever. This guy goes at about 130 ms, I believe. 99 ms. Fair enough, even worse. So you want this guy to stay in the sector that you want the ships to resupply at. Okay, so let's say if you're in a sector that you're trying to claim, you're at war, you got stations against you, ships against you, you have your fleets and all that nonsense, and you got this guy in there waiting for your ships to come and resupply with missiles or repair. So when he runs out of resources in terms of missiles or drones for your drone carrier sort of things and all that, it has to leave that area and go and resupply, or an NPC has to come along and trade with it. So if it leaves that area, you're pretty much screwed, and you're pretty much screwed for letting it end up without the resources and having to wait, you know, all that time for NPCs, or for this to go somewhere and come back, and God knows where it's going to go, and at that speed it's going to take a couple of years. So you really wanted something to set as a subordinate, as we do with our stations. You know, we can set, you know, this dude to be a subordinate of a station, really. If I can find a decent station. Here we go. So you can do like trading for. And this is what I was hoping to see with little fleet resupply ships, as they are extremely slow, and you want them to stay in that sector. That, you know, I would have thought that we would have get one of these guys to say, you know, bloody well, trade for. Go and get the stuff that it needs, really. But anyway, hopefully that could be something that they look at in future. So the next bit of beeswax is... okay, so there was one thing that I wanted to try out last time, which we didn't get around to do due to all the salty... all the saltness, was these lockboxes. So I'm going to tell an Eclipse Vanguard to go to this lockbox. It's pretty fast, so, you know, I'll bring you guys back in once he gets there, and we'll see what it's going to do. Okay, so we should be nearing the lockbox. Here we go. I am assuming we can do this with a small ship. Oh. Alright, so it has 2 or 4 locks. Oh. Oh. Well, look at that. Well, look at that. Absolutely awesome. I like. Let us see what it actually picked up. If we can see. If we can see. Because this is... crap. How do we see what it has? Okay, so we have a deposit inventory. Deposit all inventory items the captain has at the headquarters. So we'll do that. But what the hell is the inventory? Okay, here we are. So I'm going absolutely blind. Honestly, I don't know how I did not see this. So from that, it picked up these guys. 5 magic things, magic glitz, and 5 remote detonators. You know, one of these. Yeah, that is not bad at all. I like that. I like that a lot. So he's going to go to our headquarters. He's going to drop those things off and hopefully fly back to his carrier all on his own. Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to set up a little bit of something resembling a fleet. How many can we make? Okay, we can make plenty. Okay, I'm not going to bother to go through all of that. I don't know, what, 4? Let's make 4. So we're going to make 4 of these. I also want to try something a little bit stupid, perhaps. Okay, so I decided that we're going to make a couple of nemesis. We're going to go, actually, with the heavy cluster missiles and see how they do in the AI's hand. Versus stations, obviously, because these things are hell of a slow. But they pack a decent punch. So we're going to see what they do with those. I've given them 3 turrets, so they're probably going to be firing out all 3 at the same time. I don't know how I feel about that, but you know, because if I was using this myself, I would have these separately and wait until this one cools down and reload. So while this one is cooling down and reloading, I have access to one of these 2, and then I could use that one. So they both might be on cooldown, and then, you know, I have this one to use. So that is how I would use it, but obviously I think the AI is just gonna, you know, chuck all 3 out at the same time. So that's that. I'm gonna check those out today. I don't know how many I'm gonna do. 25. Please just do 25. Yeah, it's 25 will do. Yep, that will do. Very good. So we got those getting sorted out. Oh my god, we got so much stuff in here. We got our ghillie motes. We're gonna try the ghillie motes out versus drones. So there'll be station defense versus a station defense of drones or other small ships. So I want to check those out as well. Alright, so just to make note. Now this is me making a note for myself, really. So on our Nomads or our fleet resupply ships, pretty much, I think I'm just going to go with drone components, energy cell, smart chips, and missile components, really. I mean, that's pretty much all we're going to be using. So that will probably be my shopping list for one of these. So pretty much we can do that.
Awaiting orders.
I don't want to say get supplies, because then it's probably going to fill up on some bits that we don't want, really. Definitely crank these down, so if it does decide to go and buy stuff for itself, it won't. Hopefully it won't buy those.
Awaiting orders.
I guess we'll leave that as is. Energy cells will leave on auto. This we don't really want you to buy any.
Awaiting
Okay,
orders.
so we can't actually blacklist items, because what I would have done would have been... I mean, you would have thought like a trade restriction. Okay, you got trade restrictions with factions, but I want to also blacklist items. You know, I don't want my Nomad to... that particular Nomad to go and buy hull parts, for example.
Awaiting orders.
So, yeah, unfortunately we can't blacklist items, so we're gonna have to keep an eye and see what he does on his own. Because I know we can do get supplies, but at the same time I don't want it to go around other factions, so... Okay, let's just do this for now, we'll see what he'll do. Hopefully he can go get the stuff from our station like this.
Awaiting orders.
So, yeah, I mean, it's ticked. Restrict trade with other factions, but it's going to go resupply at another faction when it could just take the stuff from here without any cost. So that is something that I really hope they address. I just want something simple where you can just say, look, right mouse, get supplies. That's it, you know, or a fixed list. You give it a fixed list, like we have for auto traders to trade in what wares. So just get these and keep stock of these, and even if other NPCs come, you can buy those things from them. I don't care, really. But the best thing would be to have a ship that you can set it up as its subordinate, so it can go around buying all the bits and pieces for resuppliers, so they can stay in the sector that, you know, we're in, that we're spending a lot of time in fighting and so on and so forth. Anyway, that was enough pissing around. It's time to get into some action, and we'll see how this whole resupplying thing goes. So as you can see, this guy, we have set him up on get supplies, and he wants to buy scanning arrays. Now, scanning arrays I do not want it to buy, and I have no way of saying, look, just don't buy bloody scanning arrays, you know. I mean, we have restrict trade with other factions ticked, right? Scanning arrays, yes. Automatic pricing has been dragged all the way down, so you know, we would buy from the minimum price, which is what it's going to do right now if we don't cancel. So yeah, you know, I don't want it to waste space on these things. I just want it, you know, as a missile and drone resupplier, really. Okay, so I decided, look, that's it, just stop there, don't move, don't bother, I'll send them to you, because I just wanted to see these guys actually dock. So we have a mix of small, medium and large. I'm gonna do dock at, get rid of this and do that, and we're gonna see how these things, you know, dock, really, just curiosity. Okay, so there's small pads in between those two medium ones. Down here, do we have something? Doesn't look like it. So you would have thought the small ones would have gone through these tubes, but as you can see, they're hanging around. They're over here, pretty much. They're chill. Oh well, this is going to take a year. BRBs. So the little ghoulie month. Doesn't look that bad. But obviously this guy is going to get his ass kicked because he doesn't want to wait for backup. Oh dear, is that oh crap. Hold on. What? is this? No. Bugger. We really don't have anything sort of... Where is my destroyers? I set these guys on bloody protect position over here like ages ago. Yet they're fapping around with that dude there. So with the protect position, yeah, that freighter is within range, but I think these guys are probably going to get their asses handed to them if it has, missiles and fast missiles. But we shall see. I'm hoping that this station does have drones as well, because I really want to see how these guys are going to do versus, that number of drones. Ah, yes, beam weapons, huh? There goes one drone out of that Celine. Hopefully the wingmen are looking after that drone. Alright, so it looks like we have another drone coming up. I think that is from the station now. Okay, so it looks like this thing is going to have a little bit too much firepower, because we're going to have drones, we're going to have the turrets of the Celine. So it might be a good idea if we actually tell... Why are you... What the hell? What? Zero? What the... I'll just chillax, in front of the bloody turret, like, yeah, why not? I'm just not getting paid enough, is probably saying. What the hell? Attack. Attack? And you're just sitting there like a plank. Jesus. Okay. I said to myself, there isn't going to be any saltiness in this upload. Yeah, not happening. So yeah, I'm going to set these up just to attack everything over there. And going to get these guys a little bit closer. Hello, looks like we have a Guillemot. Where are you going? Oh no, you're just on attack. I thought it was coming to get it repaired. So you guys, you are on protect position now. So we're gonna do that. Okay, who are we going to? Chillax and watch. So I shall be trying to keep an eye on the map to see if we get any of our little shippies to go and repair. Well, automatically. So I'm pretty sure that some of them are taking a bit of damage now, or not. I'm gonna say that's a not. So that Celine is actually moving out, which is very good for us. Our Nemesis Eye are coming in as those drones are distracted. I don't know if they're going to be attacking the station or if they're going to be trying to pick off the drones. No, they're attacking the station. So with the heavy cluster thingy doodles, let's see what it's going to actually do. So obviously it fired 2. You only have 2. What? You have 3 on you. That is strange. 2, 3. These guys launched 3. Why did you not launch 3? Press it launch 3 and I'm just blind. Probably that's the thing. Just blind. Okay, so it looks like we got some some missiles heading towards, I think, that. That's really not gonna do much. We have a lot of incoming fire to the station, probably from the MSI. Yeah. We have a couple of those cluster missiles coming in. They're gonna hit. Well, some of them did, some of them didn't. So don't know what that says about the pilots. Like, how can you miss a stationary target, for Christ's sake? I mean, it's not that small either. There you go. That is... Oh, wow. Those did a little damage. That was unexpected. doesn't look like we're launching that many of them. I don't think they have that long of a cooldown though. I think the cooldown is a bit shorter than torpedoes. And they're firing, see, they're doing this thing where they're firing whilst they're turning away from the target. I have noticed this with our peregrines and when they're using torpedoes, that just because it's off the cooldown and they're in range but they're not even facing it, they fired the bloody things, and you know that was an absolute waste. That's absolutely stupid. So I don't know what the hell that's about. Firing when you're flying off, like seriously. It's a dumbfire missile. The AI should know that its current weapon is a dumbfire missile, so it needs to be pointed at the target, not whilst we're turning away from the target. So, no idea. But it looks like they're getting the job done. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Looks like we have had something pop over here. Did you just lose a turret? How did you lose a turret, my friend? Speak. Did somebody shoot you in the ass again? I'm pretty sure someone shot you in the bloody ass, didn't they? Definitely. Okay. Well, that's that bit sorted out. He got shot in the ass. Well, this wasn't very exciting. I'd have thought we were going to have a bit more, you know, enemies. It'd be nice if these places actually did have, you know, ships defending them as well, like. But it looks like, look at this Odysseus over here. He's in a good position for once, unless his engines are blown out and he can't move. But no, he seems to be in a decent position. He is attacking two different things at the same time. You're such a good little multitasker, aren't you? Well, you know, make me eat my words. Now, look, even this Oddie over here. I don't know. I don't think they have. I didn't see anything in the patch notes, at least, about, you know, attack positioning of stuff. Unless I'm blind. Looks like we do have a couple of those are heavy guided missiles that are just floating down here in a single line over here. So, no idea why that is going down there. Hello, what is this? What are you? Why are you doing this? Stop shooting at my stuff, please. Let's see. The Oddies, they're on protect position. I don't think it's going to pose that much of an issue, to be honest, that constructor. Mind you, he does have missiles, so those could be an issue. We still have a couple of cluster missiles coming in on a dead target. I haven't even been taking notice of if we've lost any ships or not. So let's check the map, see if anything has gone near our... Hello. These guys came over here. I don't know. I should have been keeping a better eye on things, shouldn't I? So those four Guillemots want to go and attack that dude. Well, good luck with that, mate. We have lost a Nemesis. What in the balls and how did that happen? Apart from that, nothing seems to be, you know, beaten up that much. Oh crap. Except this guy. Where are you? You're down there. Hopefully he decides to go and get his backside repaired. But this place has been somewhat sorted out. Those missiles, no idea where they're going. Those are, like I said, those are the heavy guided missiles. Okay, so that is that station done. So it looks like we just lost one Nemesis.
Awaiting
And
orders.
this dude here, are you going to get yourself repaired or not? But so far, it doesn't look like it. And to be honest, it should. Alright, so this Oddie, he is going in to do something. What exactly is it going to do? It's going to repair. Fortunately, I can't see what it's going to repair, but I guess we could do this and check. So he has 2 bolts that need to be repaired, so we're going to keep an eye out on that. Where the hell did this thing come from? Where did that come from? Has it been there all this time and I just didn't notice? Am I that blind? Alright, let's see what this guy is going to do and we'll get rid of him. So he's docked, he has repaired. Let us see if they, you know, if he's done both. Yes, he has. He has repaired, he has got both of them repaired at the same time. Did not restock whilst it was here, which is a naughty thing.
Awaiting orders.
It could have been a little bit efficient there, even though, you know, it's less than 40. But he could have, you know, stocked up on them whilst he was here, so that could use a bit of tweaking, you know.
Awaiting orders.
Although a little small ship over here, it's still not bothering to go
Awaiting
and
orders.
get itself repaired. So as though we have another Odysseus coming in for a repair as well. But for now, my friend, I'm going to say attack. What just happened? That is totally not what I said. That is absolutely and utterly not what I said. Okay, you're gonna repair and then you're gonna go for him. I can, yes, I can right click and say repair, but
Awaiting orders.
I want it to go and do it itself. I mean, isn't that the whole bloody idea? Isn't that the idea of having a bloody support ship, you know? And the AI, the pilot, having a bit of a brain and saying, oh crap, I think we should probably go and repair that. Anyway, I think we're going to call it here whilst we destroy this dude. But yeah, I think in my opinion, this whole fleet resupply thing, it has a ton of work to be done. A ton of work to be done with it to actually say that it's a fleet resupply. Because in my opinion, currently we have less than the most basic of functions for our fleet resupply. You can only say, oh yeah, go get supplies. You can't tell it like, you know, what sort of supplies to keep in stock, because you just want it to be a missile resupplier, for example, and drone resupply, and also repairs, which you don't need materials for. It would, you know, if you tell it to get supplies, it would just go around buying whatever it thinks it needs. And again, as it is so goddamn slow, you'd want to assign a subordinate to it, a trader, that would go and, you know, get the bits and pieces that it is low on. Not that it's out of stock of, low on. You don't want it to end up out of stock. You know, you want it to rearm those ships and have them, you know, get sent back out again. Anyway, if you have liked what you have seen, you know, at least, you know, remember this is the beta. It is 2.50 beta. So hopefully, you know, they'll get stuff sorted out, but I honestly can't see them adding in a whole subordinate command for the extra large ships. At least, you know, at least in the next update, I definitely can't see that happen. Anyway, for now, my awesome YouTubians, if you have enjoyed what you've seen, or, you know, if you've killed some time with me, please remember to smash that like and subscribe button. Like they owe you money. So for now, I'm going to say take care, and I'll catch you all on the next one.